Okay, got it accomplished, but it wasn't without a little bit of excitement. Had it mounted up here in the gun vise best I could. Had the pad built up so I could support that, but didn't have a lot of tension here. I didn't want to mar the barrel, and when I started forcing the second piece down on it, started to slide slowly. So I just undid it, kept the angle right here, and I could see the spring through here was still in here, and so was this one when it had the gap. So everything actually looked pretty good. Just pulled the pistol back this way and got my hand back on it, and have good lighting here, so I was able to see the spring, and holding it in this position, gravity helped keep this top one in, but both springs protrude about 1/8 of an inch out. But actually, this time around, when I slid the piece back on with the tension, I went on pretty easy without any problems. So got it back on. I didn't take that a couple of minutes, and here's the difference that spring makes. You can see this right here. This is the nose cone piece, the advancement plate, whatever you want to call that pulls the nose cone down, gauges right here, and advances your nose cone. Like I said, without this tiny spring, this thing would just fall back in real loose. Now you can see that the spring's back in there. What the issue is. So I got really lucky on finding that spring with the help of the good Lord above, evidently. And all appears to be, well, she should be ready to go. And this all stemmed from replacing the trigger, which is all good. Remember, this is alloy. And that's not beating up on these. This is how they can keep the price of these down. So instead of paying $500 or $600 for a Ruger or a Smith & Wesson, you can get one of these with 2 cylinders. This is heavy stuff. Those are stainless sleeves. It's a stainless barrel. So they just found a way to get a cheap gun at a great price that works pretty well if you don't do stupid stuff like me. And I shot this a couple of times. It's pretty daggum accurate, believe it or not. I've got a Glock 34, and I can hit better with this one. So it's a good all-around gun. This trigger is out of alloy, but I would say this, Chiappa might consider is go ahead and make that out of stainless or a lot harder steel, and that might require them to do the notches, the 2 notches. So that might require this whole unit to be changed as well, because once you harden this up, then this would be your next weakest link, the notch. I'm not sure, but I'd be willing to pay another $10 for this to get converted into a stainless, where that wouldn't break, and perhaps it would probably cause them some less headaches on warranties. But she's back together, working like a charm. Thanks for watching.